Hey guys, good evening. Welcome back to the Warhammer Club Assen. Yeah, a bit of a different video this week. I decided I wanted to start MiniZ racing. A few of you know I race radio control cars anyway, normally in the summer. And I race the fronty class. There's two-wheel drive, front-wheel drive. Yeah, there's not very many tracks near me. So I decided I wanted to race MiniZ because there's a track that's not far from me. The biggest track in Holland, Geert, MiniZ shop, Puntenel. So I thought, I've been there a couple of times. I borrowed Geert's little stock car and I thought I'd give it a run. But when I went there, Geert said to me, don't buy an MR-03, Phil, because the MR-04evo is coming and it should be better. So I bought it, and I got it, when did I get it? Wednesday I picked the car up, and straight away I knew I didn't want to run brushless. I wanted to run a slow stock class. They have here for the Dutch Nationals, they have a fairly standard stock class, so you have to run the Silvercan engine and a 6-tooth pinion. And you have to use the Kyosho tires. So yeah, that's the rules. It has to be a plastic chassis, but the rest is fairly open. It is a stock class of stock sorts. It's not box stock, so you don't have to use the ready to run kits. So yeah, anyway, I decided I'd buy the MR-04evo. It came out, I had Christmas and everything, and obviously the Legions Imperialis stuff came out. So I took the body and I took the P1. So I painted the P1 up in Gulf colours. Fortunately, first time I drove the car, I kept grip rolling and broke the spoiler off. You have to be aware of, in the body, it comes with screws. If you can see, the screws are still in, but only this much screw thread sits in the body. I hadn't really seen that when I built it. If I'd paid a little bit more attention to it, I'd have put some longer screws in. But so when I'm back at Geert's tomorrow, I'll buy some longer screws and we'll put some longer screws in that. So the spoiler broke off. These screws here, they're the same length. So for the splitter, sorry, for the diffuser. So they don't fit anyway. So but anyway, I painted it in Gulf colours. Got it all built and glued together and everything, and ran it. I lost the gurneys on the front. They were the first things that went, but I think when you get caught under the barriers, they just click off, so they got broken off. But the rest, yeah, it went well. But anyway, back to the chassis. On the track there at Geert's, you have to use the hardest front tyre and one Shaw down on the rear. But unfortunately, even with glued sidewalls and a fairly hard T-bar, all I was getting was grip roll. The car was just wanted to grip roll. So I'm going tomorrow to test some things. I'm still waiting for a receiver for my Samwa. So I don't have a receiver in it at the moment. I can borrow Geert's for his Futaba. So I'm going to put that in and I'll run it tomorrow. Obviously the MiniZ shop Puntenel front bumper went on for this body. It's all shaped, if it's lovely. I'll show you in a minute. So yeah, we got it all real. We got it all ready with transponder in. I put some grease on the shock shaft, some grease on the kingpins, and we changed all the black pieces over from the grey, obviously because it's one of the first edition ones. But all I got was grip roll. I couldn't really push. I mean, I'm like 2 seconds slower than the quicker guys. And when I was running Geert's MR-03evo, obviously it had the PN front end on it. I was like half a second slower than them. Consistency wasn't there, but I've never raced MiniZ before. So yeah, I'm not sure for stock class, for Silvercan stock standard class. I'm not sure with the Kyosho tires. I spoke to a couple of guys. They run them with the super stock class, so with the brushless 5600 in, and yeah, they go like a dream. But they run the PN tires, no, Marco tires, and he's running really hard front end and one Shaw softer at the rear. So if I can't get it right tomorrow with these Kyosho tyres, what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to buy some PN tyres, and I'll put some PN wheels and tyres on it, and I'll run the 5600. To run the brushed motor, I bought the brushed motor from here, and obviously the pins sit on it, and then you just use the yellow and the red. You have to program it with the programming box to put it onto brushed mode, and then it works perfectly. So that's what we did, and it runs lovely. Yeah, I really like it. It drives great. It's got loads of steering. You know, I was when I was there on Wednesday evening, I turned the steering EPA. I turned it down to what did I end up at? 45%. You know, just to get it to go around some corners. Any more than that, and it was just so aggressive. So it's got loads and loads and loads of grip. I'm waiting for the softer fronts, for the spring options to come out, and then I can put some super soft springs on. I think what I'll do tomorrow is I'll go to a PN3 T-bar, or maybe even a fiberglass one. I'm not sure. I have seen some MiniZ videos on YouTube here. I've also got quite a lot of droop on the tub, so I can maybe screw some of that out. We'll have a look. I want an oil shock damper and an oil shock plate, but that'll come. You know, with everything I've had to buy for MiniZ, I've spent a small fortune. So, but anyway, I'll put the body on. It takes me a little while. I've not done this for a while. I've not done this very much. I push that on there. Clip. Oh yeah. This is the MiniZ shop 3D printed front bumper. So it fits perfectly into the front splitter. So it's a lovely car. Apparently the 104, sorry, the MR-04 is wider by 1 millimeter a side. So it's totally is 2 millimeters wider than the original MR-03. So these wheels, they are 1.5 wide, 1.5 mil wide. So, but one of the other guys was using 2 millimeter wide offset. So maybe I'll try that. You know, I'm going to try some things tomorrow. I'll probably buy a set of wheels and tires and bang some PNs on it, and then run the super stock engine, maybe like 50-60%. Try and get used to driving these little things. You know, I just want to be able to do laps and not grip roll. But other than that, I mean, really, the quality's great. The car is built lovely. You know, I didn't have any real issues. There was a small issue with one kingpin. It had a click in it when it sprung in. It sort of went so far and then clicked. So I took it apart, cleaned it with a bit of brake cleaner, and then put some grease on them just to give them a bit of damping. But further than that, yeah, it's just the way it was built. You know, drives lovely. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is my quick review of the MR-04, and yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. I'll also keep you updated with the Legions Imperialis. I've done a Legions Imperialis Facebook page for us in Holland. So if anyone's in Holland and they play Legions Imperialis, get onto Legions Imperialis Nederland and give us a shout. Let us know what you're building and painting, and I'll keep you informed on this thing. Now, thanks for watching, boys. See you later. Bye bye.